So give us take-home point because our time is far spent. I'm just my sister. We had issue with connection, so Sister Mona couldn't come back. Take-home points: for over 1500 years, the West and Arab economic relationship with Africa has remained constant and negative. Africans and Africa and African countries have been exploited all these years. We die that they might live. We are kept underdeveloped that they might develop. They began with stealing human beings, slavery, and then switched to exploiting our mineral resources. Their plan, of course, is to make sure that Africa remains underdeveloped, remains a wasteland. But the danger of that is that you have now made Africa and African countries, especially Nigeria, for instance, an ungovernable space. And when you have a space that is not governed, evil can happen there. Terrorism will breed. And when you are cooking up terrorism in one part of the world, remember the world is becoming a global village. Terror will visit you wherever you are. No matter how you close your borders, they will find a way to come in. So we cannot afford at this time of our development as human beings, humanity cannot afford to continue to keep Africa underdeveloped. No. Africa must collectively revolt to overthrow all imposed constitutional arrangements to terminate the neo-colonial structures in Africa and in Nigeria. It is a tax that must be done. Because you know what? It will make Africa to begin to operate in full capacity. It will make Africa to begin to reverse the situation. Those negative things you hear about Africa and Nigeria, they will reverse if we end colonialism. Because we will begin to thrive in our species and in our homelands. And we'll be able to compete with the rest of the world. That's if you believe that all humans are born equal and that every human life is sacrosanct. Join Nina's in what my sister is sending me a message. Many things going on. It is okay. She's with us in the spirit. I feel her and I know that she's here. So Sister Mona, you're good. We are doing it. So we'll show you this step because we're about to finish up now. We'll show you number one because it's a step we're going up. If you can understand this step, repudiation of 1999 Constitution is been ongoing. We are where you're enforcing it. So it's step one. Then we did constitutional force majeure, which we did 16th December 2020. This year is going to be the 40th anniversary, and we're going to get the information for you. That's by next week. That's Monday exactly. Nina's is planning something for that day. We'll just keep your eye on Nina's platform and Daughters of Truth platform. We are going to get to you. If we can handle it, we might do something here too to transmit everything they're doing live. But we'll see how it goes. So that's number two. Where we are now is number three, transition. Because we told you we are not anarchists. We are not people that want to bring war. No. It's the colonial masters that fund war. They fund war and crisis everywhere so that they can make money to sell ammunition, sell weapons. They are weapons of mass destruction. They are on this earth to destroy, but we are builders. Our ancestors built. So that's where we are building. We build and develop. We don't destroy. No, we don't destroy. So we are going to move from this system, this evil system, this destructive system, this dark system, devilish, demonic system, to the system of light. So we are transmitting from darkness to light. That's why it's called transition. So you're going to be part of it, but you need information. So that's where we are. Then we'll move to referendums and plebiscites, because that's in the current world, in the modern society, that's how human beings speak. You're not going to speak on behalf of people and say, oh, you are called Nigeria. You are called Biafra. You are called this. That's not how it's done. People on their ancestral lands, ethnic people on their ancestral land, in their own capacity, we speak. Say where they belong by themselves. Say whether they want to go with you or they don't want to go with you. They will say it. You will not be saying, did they say? Like somebody say, okay, justice is not just when it's done, but justice, you will, it will be that you have, everybody will see that justice has been done. So when they do referendum or plebiscite, we are not guessing. Did they do? What did Shekiri people say? We are not sure. What did Ijaw people say? What Yoruba people? No, we will be sure, because it will be done in the noontime. It's not in darkness where people say, did you do a referendum? Where did you do it? No. Everybody will see it. We will drive this vehicle until we get to that point. And every ethnic nation, in their own rights, because self-determination is their own, in their original tongue, in their original land, in their ancestral homeland, whatever they are called, Ichekiri, Ijaw, Tiv, whatever they are originally called, they know their maps and they know their boundaries. Like that, they will speak unequivocally, and everybody will hear what they said, and they will decide, we are coming or we are not coming. And then, before we now talk about constitutional order, new constitutional order, new system, because when they now finish that their meetings and agreements among themselves, they will now come, okay, we want to relate with you based on these terms and conditions. And then we now start the relationship. That is when we know that we have done what we are supposed to do. So having said that, we know that what we want now is transition. Transition now. Not talk of one type of draft somebody's making somewhere, or one confab, or one people just coming up with ideas, sleep, wake up and say, hey, I think it's this thing they will do. No. It's not fake electoral reform. Of course, those that are talking about that one, their enemies have carried them into one place. One thing about this struggle is that the struggle protects you, because you are looking for what is yours and you're not encroaching on other people's rights. That's why I'll tell people, be part of what NINAS is doing, because the structure of NINAS protects you. Some people say, oh, why they are not? Because if you do something the right way, nobody will have a right to come to your door and knock, because you're following the right step, internationally accepted. So nobody will put any tag on you and call you one name or the other. So we need to shut down every other discussion going on. The only discussion we want going on everywhere, that's if you want liberation, is transition. Even if you just go to your social media handle, all you are writing is transition now, M1999 Constitution, NINAS is right. If that's all you are doing, if that's the post you are putting, Twitter, everywhere, you are doing the right thing. But if you go there and start calling their name one by one, Mr. Lagbaja, your head is like coconut. Mr. Okoronkwo, your nose is like umbrella. The system will look for opportunity to come for you, because to them, you have made the fight a personal fight. But we don't want the fight to be individual fight. We don't want it to be, I saw you, you eyed my wife that time. I'm coming for you. Oh yeah, you too, see you. I remember my car that you bashed the other day. We don't want all those type of distractions, because they are distraction to the conversation, the important conversation that we are having. We don't want it to be personal fight or individual fight between you and somebody. We want it to be one word. We, the people, the indigenous peoples, want self-determination. We want to decolonize our land. We want to transition from here to the next place. Following it, say NINAS is right, even if you don't have anything to say. say Ninas is right. The official people, the professionals, will discuss the rest on your behalf so that you don't enter trouble. You don't need to enter trouble because it's your rights. We'll quickly run through the announcements. We have a spotlight on the wisdom of our ancestors. These videos are already, the Daughters of Truth videos. We've had them, we've done them before because we noticed that people, this issue of loss of identity, our people do not even know their left from their right. So we did some of the videos on wisdom of our ancestors, trying to put our people, their mind back to themselves, looking inwards. Who am I? Why am I on this earth? What did my ancestors do? How am I related to them? How am I connected with them? How come I think or reason this way? Okay, we try to explain all that to our people. And the videos are there on Daughters of Truth. Pick up anyone. If you even type just wisdom of our ancestors on our channel, YouTube channel, or Facebook, you pull up a lot of it. You learn wisdom from what your ancestors did, and it will help you in your private life to manage your life, manage your family, manage your husband, manage your wife, manage your children, because we don't want all this crisis. That's not who we are. Our ancestors had a lot of wisdom that guided them. We have how we do things, and everybody will be happy. So we also have want our people to listen to Smart African on Spotify, our sister Ndidi, and also Clubhouse. And then Tuesday, we have Twitter Tuesday. Nina's is right. Tweet. Nina's is right. We stand with Nina's transition now every Tuesday. Tweet other days, but Tuesday is when we come in mass and then tweet, together so that we'll make our tweet to go viral. And then you want to learn more, go to www.ninasvoice.org as a website. Also have www.thedaughtersofTruth.org. We have a lot of videos, a lot of teaching materials, a lot of information from archive and everything. We have all that. And then we are insisting on transition now. Transition now. So these are some of our campaign materials, like, proudly Igbo. It's just to try to celebrate our ethnic nationality. You celebrate your own. And by the way, we are happy with what some people are doing on Nollywood. We see you're adding those vernacular, those indigenous sentences and phrases. Is amazing. And then some of you women, we are seeing you going back to your Afro hair, not Brazilian ugly looking atoro. So we see you owning your identity, coming back to the African that you are. We say keep pushing, keep pushing. That's what to do. That's the right thing to do. We don't want identity crisis. We don't want you to be Brazil on your head, Brazilian on your head. Then your waist is African, your chest is European. No, make up your mind where you belong. Of course, if you want to be if you're Brazilian, like you married a Brazilian person and you're not Brazilian, okay, stay there. But if you're African, please, we don't want identity crisis anymore. Stop bleaching your skin, of course. Be proud of your skin. Be proud of who you are. If you're an African woman, be proud of it. Own it. Own it. African child, own it. African man, own it. We have no reason to have identity crisis. Absolutely no reason. Because we are made in the image of God. Of course, we have some of materials. We have some people already selling it. I'll tell people to make more and sell to people so that to move faster. And then we have Nina Secretariat, the numbers to call. Because of time, I just displayed here. And then if you need to contact the Nina Secretariat or LNC Secretariat, or, this is the number to call to be part of what is going on. We have platforms. We have WhatsApp platforms. If you want to be added in those platforms, please leave a comment either on Facebook or YouTube. We'll pick it up from there. And thank you very much. We have come to the end of this wonderful show. We miss my sister, Mona. We'll try again next week. Hopefully she will be here. Thank you. We love you so much. We'll go through the rest of your comments and we'll reply as those that need to be replied. And please continue to share, continue to have this conversation. We love you. Cannot do without you. You are our people. You are it's about you. Remember, freedom, self-determination, it's your right. But there's a process. Thank you very much. And we'll say bye. We end it here.